The concerted regional modeling and observation assessment brought together stakeholders from different West African countries, including Ghana, Burkina Faso, Nigeria, and Niger, to look into reducing greenhouse gas emissions and improve food security. The aim is to adapt strategies to threats, opportunities, and uncertainties to improve food security in the sub-region. Speaking to journalists on the sidelines of the workshop, Professor Dr. Kunzman says the workshop has become necessary because of increasing threat to climate change in the West African sub-region.
The background is that West Africa is threatened by climate change. The West African countries face tremendous challenges, increased heat waves, changing water availability, droughts, but on the other hand also flooding and heavy precipitation, albeit West Africa has not contributed a lot to worldwide CO2 emissions. So West Africa is threatened and needs to adapt, and in parallel the entire world community need to mitigate. And in that project we try to find very specific solutions for West African communities and West African countries.
In order to achieve a successful implementation of the program, Dr. Jan Blemfenich explained the need for the provision of data services and scientific computation. The Executive Director of the West African Science Services on Climate and Adaptable Land Use, Professor Kehinde Ogunjobi on the spot, says the concept project seeks to leverage on agriculture and land processes to achieve food security.
Yes, this is what we're experiencing. I think, number one, you have seen today that CONSAT is one of the projects that is looking at the greenhouse gases, right? And we are trying to see how we can balance between issues of food security and also meeting the 1.5 to 2.0 degree temperature, which we have been talking about in the COP, in the Conference of Party. So we want to see now, you are producing rice, for example, you are also releasing greenhouse gases, your carbon dioxide or methane, and also your NOx. And all these are greenhouse gases that affect the climate of our environment, of West Africa. But we still need to have our food, right? We still need to have food security. So an example of what we are doing in WASCA is how to leverage on the agricultural processes, land use, land cover processes, and still have food security. So